So we just started the record right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just play the intro video again. What do you think?
Woo.
I worked so hard on it.
Crusty.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We've already been on the air for about 35 minutes, and I forgot to hit the record button. So we just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. We were rushing because I was trying to make some final edits on the web series that we've got working on.
We'll talk about
series.
that.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Wayne, you're a comedian.
Yes.
And with a very small, crooked testicle.
Yes.
And you've been working on... He just admitted
Only
to
you
it.
knew how untrue that
I know.
was.
I have huge farm animal balls. It's ridiculous.
Wayne wrote a script, and it's called All My Crackheads.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically a homeless soap opera. That's kind of the tagline that we've given it.
Right.
And it's about a couple guys that their reality is like the dirty, disgusting, heroin needle-filled streets of Reno, Nevada.
But to them, it's not dirty at all.
To them, it's fucking paradise.
It's just,
and it's
that's
home.
just what
It's
they
just
do.
home.
It's just home, you know. So basically, it's like the most disgusting soap opera that's ever been created. And I think it's going to win major awards.
Disgusting? Soap opera?
Well,
I think they're like average everyday people.
they're just in a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think disgusting soap opera, you'd have to go to, like, The Bold and the Beautiful or something like that.
Days of Our Lives?
Yeah.
That's just, or some of the Spanish language ones.
Yeah.
They're more like comedies, though. Let's face it.
Yeah, those are weird. All Spanish and
There's
Mexican
a blind girl, and she falls in love with a rich guy.
Mexican television in general is fucking weird, man. Have you ever seen some of that shit?
Yes.
It's fucking crazy.
There's lots of tits in Mexican television,
Yeah, like,
which I am a fan of.
Like, have you ever turned on the Mexican station at like 6 in the morning, and like it's a fucking dance party? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they just have this weird dance party with girls in bikinis, and it's like, and I like looking at Mexican girls with fat asses in bikinis, but at 6 in the morning, I'm like, this is too early. You know what I mean? I'm not that old.
And you live in Reno.
I live in Reno, which again is where All My Crackheads is based out of,
and we really shoot in Reno.
Yeah,
there are no
we
palm
shoot-
trees.
we shoot in Reno.
Yeah.
We no green screen bullshit. Oh, a little bit, but yeah.
But that's only
it's
when we're supposed to be
intentional.
in like Vietnam or something.
Eventually, when some big company offers to buy it, I'll be the first one to be like, oh, I'll totally shoot in L.A. and we'll call it Reno for millions of dollars.
Well, yeah.
But we'll still shoot
Wouldn't
the exteriors
it be
here.
cheaper to shoot here?
You'd think.
I mean, we've done it. I think we can, and we've talked about like what we can do with this show, and
Yeah.
it is really cheap to do here in Reno.
Well,
Like,
we've funded it all
Yeah,
ourselves.
which-
I mean, we've done a lot
you call
of work.
it funding.
but
People
you know,
volunteer their time.
we're
Yeah, they volunteer our time, but everything that was like all the wardrobe and props and everything that we've put into it, like, and equipment, has been purchased by myself and Chelsea and Drake for the most part.
Yeah.
Some wardrobe other people brought on. but-
Yeah,
like, I brought that-
Sean bought some of his wardrobe
Right.
and stuff.
Evan.
And
Evan brought that used condom. That was,
that was nice.
that was really nice of him.
And I put it in my mouth.
So why don't we see a little of these characters, man?
Yeah, you want to just jump into it?
I don't know.
Well,
What do you guys
can
think?
we? I wanted
wanna
to say
set
just
it
a
up?
little
Go
bit,
ahead,
bit
Wayne.
of background.
Yeah, go ahead.
I came up with the idea for All My Crackheads probably about like 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was forever ago. And initially, I wanted to do it as like an animated show or like claymation or something like that until I realized just how much work that is,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
that it's
that's
just way cheaper to
several
shoot
hours
stuff.
a second.
So And eventually the opportunity came along to start shooting it. So I was really excited. I'm like, hey, I've got this idea. And
you met me, who's a cheap editor, will work for fucking cookies and shit.
And barbecue.
Those cookies are good.
Oh, you know what? I left those cookies at your place, too.
No, we'll bring them over.
Damn it.
God damn it.
If you guys could run home real quick and bring them back.
Hopefully the dogs haven't eaten them yet.
Well, they're in a plastic bag. I won't stop them, though, right?
No. Oh, gosh,
God
no.
damn it.
Washa will eat right through
I
that
had
stuff.
like 3 cookies after the 4 pounds of pumpkin pancakes. And they were delicious.
Thank you.
You've got something magical on the end of your fingers. You figured that one out. So yeah, I wish Wayne had something magical on the end of his fingers.
He has something magical somewhere else.
Yeah,
that's the magical thing on
And
the ends of my fingers.
his one crooked ball.
Yeah.
So
It's like a beautiful tapestry where they tie one knot wrong at the end.
That's right.
Intentionally.
Yeah, intentionally.
So we're working on this series called All My Crackheads, and we're gonna try and do as many episodes as we can that revolve around all our schedules.
That's the hard part.
Well,
From the producing side of things, getting everybody together, that are working for free, and getting everybody's schedules to line up just for one day of shooting is really fucking hard.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's really hard.
That's why you're the producer and not me, because I would have given up a long time ago.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I mean, all that time you spend on a cell phone is rough, Wayne. I mean, I really feel for you, buddy.
It's time I'm not going to say it's hard, but it's time consuming.
Sometimes you have to get a pen and paper
stressful.
and write it down. No, I'm just kidding.
It's stressful because if you have 8 people lined up, but the
one
9th person
and then
hasn't
one person
gotten
falls
back to you.
out.
Oh, fuck, man. We got to wait a week.
Yeah.
Or a month.
Yeah.
Or 6.
Yeah. The first setback was about 6 months where we had let's go into a little bit. We won't say any names or anything, but
those of us who know
those
already
of us
know.
who know. But we had an actress who was kind of a mutual friend and played the part of Dixie, and she did a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
And
which let's start from the beginning that she was a last minute fill-in.
Right.
Yeah.
We were
like
gonna have
I initially written the role with my friend Kinsey Damon,
who would have been awesome
in mind. But her dad was having some severe medical problems and had to go in for surgeries like the day before the shoot.
Right.
So that kind of screwed it up. So we called this other girl, and I called
to her
and said, "Hey, this is what's going on. She's gonna try to make it, but I don't think it's gonna work. So will you be ready to go tomorrow if we need you?" Yeah, sure. And I was like, and the role's a crackhead, the role's a crack whore.
Yeah.
We'll send you the script, and then got a hold of her again. I'm like, hey, did you take a look at the script? Yeah. And then I knew something was up when she was like, yeah, there's not too many lines, so there's not much for me to screw up. Well,
I thought she was being funny.
I thought well, I knew something was up because it was the female lead.
Right.
Like, the only person that had more lines than her is Evan's character because he's very wordy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, lots and lots and lots of dialogue, and we were shooting 2 episodes in one day.
Yeah.
So
that was a brutal fucking day.
It was a really long fucking day.
We started at
I had spent an hour on the schedule the night before.
Your schedule was good. We even had a pizza break and shit and a weed break, or was that just me?
I think that was just you.
Okay.
That was just you and Sean, I think.
But we spent all day working it. Make a long story short, we get through it
all day long,
and we film it and it looks good, and then we start chopping the shit up. For about a week, we're working on it. Right?
It was a month.
A month goes by.
It was a month later.
So we're editing. We're editing and planning and writing for a month, and then we get a phone call. And I remember your voice, Wayne, when you called me up, and I'm trying to sleep. It's like 7:00, and it's way past my bedtime.
Yeah, I was
and you're
livid.
like, yeah, all that footage was just shot. We can't use it. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? At first, I thought you were just fucking with me. And then you're like, yeah, blah, 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 doesn't want to be in the video. Oh, yeah, you were livid, man.
Yeah, I was.
Well, and the thing was, had she said at the end of the day, look, guys, I screwed up. I
didn't read the script.
I know I said I read the script, but I didn't read it. And once I was here, then I felt bad. And now I can't do it. I'm sorry. Even if it had been at the end of that day, yeah, we probably would have been disappointed. But God, to let us work another month on it. Drake, you put so much, between Drake and me and Wayne, we put well over 100 man hours into the editing process.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it just goes to show that sometimes you can hit snags when you're not paying people, you know.
So now we make sure that
everybody signs a consent form. So they're like, I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Too fucking bad. We got your signature.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We're gonna make an ass of you now.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just a proof that
we're putting your face on a
we told you exactly
billboard.
what you were doing,
right?
And you agreed to it, because you know
she cried rape.
You know what? I never ever thought I would ever use that term in like a sincere kind of. But that girl, gives is bad news. She's just bad news. Yeah. Don't hang out with her.
Don't put her in your web series.
Don't trust her because she'll go. Ah.
Yeah, she's a little weird.
Yeah.
But so that's one of our big snafus. But now
we got through it.
But 6 months later, we found an actress who
she's great.
Is amazing.
Awesome.
Lindsay Lou Wilkin.
Yeah,
right?
Love her.
She's the best. I mean, honestly, when it's all said and done, best thing that could have happened.
Yeah.
The first girl flake, because Lindsay is awesome.
There's some other things that we've got. We've got a better camera now.
Yes, and a microphone.
A boom mic.
And we have Smitty.
We've got
Smitty. Yeah,
Smitty the comic.
Awesome.
I think we just have a better thing going on. So
we do.
I totally agree.
Why don't you guys want to check out the?
The only thing is now my.
Do we want to do
horrible.
just the? Yeah.
We'll just do
the opening credits, or do you want to do the opening credits in the first scene?
Let's do the opening credits in the first scene.
Okay.
All right. Give me a second because I got to set it up.
Okay, so Wayne, tell us a little bit more about the main characters, real quickly.
Okay. So my character is Goldie, named so. We don't know what his real name is. Everybody calls him Goldie because his thing that kind of motivates him is that he likes to huff gold spray paint all day, every day.
And who is his two buddies that he hangs out with?
And his two buddies are Mr. Johnson, who was a stockbroker in the 80s or whatever, and lost everything and became homeless, and is constantly
kind of crazy
brokering deals and yelling into just an old cordless phone, and talking to nobody. And he has a personal assistant who is mute and retarded, played by he's not super retarded.
He's not super mute either.
He is played by Sean Connors, who does an excellent job.
A great retard.
He does. He does. He kills doing the whole Silent Bob thing.
Sometimes I don't even think he's acting. I think he's really. He's really in character.
Well, in the pawn shop scene when we shot that shit, he fucking retarded himself up pretty good for that scene.
Anyway,
he was
so
fucking
those are the three main male characters. What
about
three
main
male
characters?
Female characters.
The three main female characters. We only have one female character who's not a hooker at this point, and that's the Jesus chick played by Danny Ray.
I'm talking about the main three.
Yeah, the main
Can we
three.
Make her a hooker though, because there's nothing more
at some point maybe we should, but
I don't see why
we have Dixie Swallows, who is played by Lindsay Lou, and we have Kiki, who's played by, she's the tough, sassy
African American.
Yeah, African American.
Oh, that's not crucial
hooker.
To the part.
No,
but she's the tough, you know.
I don't take no shit because
I'm
African American girl.
What is this?
I don't take no shit hooker, and that's played by our friend Lark Hines, and The other female character is actually played by a guy named Aaron Wilson, and his character is Tina, who is a transvestite, but completely clueless that she's a transvestite. Like, really, honestly believes that
his dick is a vagina.
that it's a girl. that he's a girl. So,
and then there's kind of like the adversary guy, right?
Adversary guy?
Yeah. El Oso.
El Oso's... We don't know what El Oso is yet. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
I think he'd be all right. He's
a freaking funny dude.
He's a hardcore...
Smitty's great
hardcore drug dealer who just happens to be extremely gay.
Yeah. He's like the most gayest gangster you've ever seen.
And we have another hardcore drug dealer played by Mario... horny clown for those of you in the local music scene, Mario Williams, who does an excellent job.
All right, you guys want to see this shit?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Without further ado, hold on, fucked it up.
You gonna take off the lower third there? Gotcha.
Like smoke through the glass dick, these are all my crackheads.
No. I want you to sell all of it. Yep. The pork bellies and the crude oil. No. Sell the apple stock too. Look, I want everything at pets.com. Do what I say or I'll have your heart on a plate. You're welcome. I just made us both very rich men. Did you get all that, Riri? Read it back to me. Never mind. Take a letter. Dear Mr. Buffett, seeing as how we're both captains of industry, I think it's only wise that we open a dialogue to discuss our mutual interests. I'm a big fan of your work, like Margaritaville.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Johnson?
Brokering a huge deal. How can I help you, Goldie?
Oh, man, I don't know. Not too good. I'm kind of depressed, actually. And my girlfriend, she just broke up with me.
The weaker sex can be a fickle beast. Fortunately, there's plenty more fish in the sea. What do you say we smoke some crack? Riri, put the crack in my briefcase, please. Oh, give me that. The crack! It's gone! What should we do?
Man, I don't know. Why don't we go? I hear that Jesus chick is over there giving away free shit again.
That's a fine idea. Lead the way, good sir.
All right, let's go.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's the first opening scene, or the opening credits, and the very first scene of episode 1 of All My Crackheads.
Woo!
Yeah, most of the plot revolves around us trying to get drugs or owing money to people who sell drugs, or
some type of shady behavior is going on at all times in the show.
I love the fact that I don't know. We talked about it. We do shoot it in Reno, but we also shoot it like right on East 4th Street,
like the shittiest,
like
area.
the shittiest part of Reno.
Well, I mean
which is awesome.
That's where all this stuff goes down.
It's so much fun shooting there and
it's
seeing
like
real homeless people looking at us weird.
It's kind of dangerous because we take our expensive video equipment into this, and we're all white, and we all stick out like sore thumbs. And
well, except for my character, I'll walk around like that in costume, and people don't look fucking twice.
It's not
at me.
necessarily that we're white; it's that we have all our teeth and we don't have scars on our face. You know, I mean,
I have scars on my dick, but I mean, no one really.
I'm sorry.
Sees those.
Yeah, I take my jewelry off when I go down there.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm. I don't wear my jewelry when we go down there.
I make sure that I like when I'm down there. Have you had this thing, Wayne, where like people ask you to use your phone? You know what I mean? Like that's like the new thing. Hey man, you got a cell phone? You know, like I have a general rule when I'm down there that I don't let anybody borrow my $600 cell phone if they look faster than me. You know what I mean?
So you don't let anybody that's not in a wheelchair.
Right. Or crutches or anything. So if I don't think I can catch them in 20 seconds, you're not touching my fucking phone down there.
You with the prosthetic leg.
You can use it.
Can I borrow your phone? Do a lap around the parking lot real quick first. Let me see.
I don't fuck around with handicapped people no more, man. I took it easy on this guy one time. We were shooting pool in this bar, right? This guy in a wheelchair. And I was like, yeah, I'll play you a game, you know. And I'm like a pretty decent shooter. And this motherfucker ran the table on me pretty much. But I kind of beat myself because at the first couple balls, I was like, all right, I'll take it easy on him, you know. And then he gets like 3 balls ahead, and I was like, this motherfucking handicapped dude's going to beat me, you know. So then I'm trying to catch up, and he was just good in general, you know. But I'll never forget the look like he shot me when he was done kicking my ass. He he points up at me like this, you know, and he's like, good game, kid. And I just wanted to tip his chair over.
Oh.
Well, fuck him, you know. I didn't know he was a hustler in a wheelchair.
Did you play him for money?
No, but it was just one of them pride things.
Right,
but he would have beat me for money, I think, because that guy was pretty good.
Well, you know, that South African sprinter can beat all of us. Who cares?
Not at driving. You know?
He might.
I don't think so.
No.
I'll crash into his ass.
Smoke him at driving.
He could kick my tail on the racetrack. You know, quarter mile around a football field track.
Right.
Chelsea, I really apologize that you have to put up with my addiction to big fat asses, but I saw this new page on Facebook. It's called Big Booties.
There was a picture on there that was really beautiful the other day.
Yeah, these 2 girls, they're pretty nice. Yeah, I surf this page all the time.
Oh, that's fun.
It's all
no, there was one. It was like a woman
asses.
sitting in a chair, and she had like a white tank top on.
Oh, are you
something.
a fan of big booty females as well?
No, but I'm a fan of your Facebook page.
So it always says when I like shit or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was the composition was just really pretty.
So I try not to like as many big booty pics anymore because I don't want people at my work knowing I'm perving out all the time.
Who cares? I work with those people too.
Yeah.
They have a problem with it.
They're all fucking scumbags.
I don't know about that, but they're
You know they're scumbags.
I
I'm
don't
just
think so.
kidding. They're not all scumbags. There's one guy that's probably cool. Me. I'm that one good guy.
I like Whip. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, Whip's cool.
Kevin's pretty cool.
Yeah, Kevin's all right.
Dennis
Except when he
cool.
talks, you know. Other than that, no, I'm just kidding.
Whip. You haven't met Whip.
No, I haven't.
Whip is a cool cat, man.
Yeah, Whip's what I like about Whip, let me tell you about Whip. Whip is a former Sparks High School graduate like myself, so automatically I like this guy because my neighborhood isn't the greatest for people that go to college and shit. So when I found out he went to Sparks, I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. And he's a little gangster, man. He works hard and he dresses fancy, you know, he dresses like a fucking 40-year-old dude.
He dresses like Frank Sinatra.
Right, yeah, he's got some swagger, man. I got to give the kid
and he
that.
drives a big long Cadillac.
But you know, he's a hard worker, you know. He shows up early and he leaves late and yeah, man, I'm really proud of that dude.
We finally got him to not wear a tie to work.
Oh, really?
Finally, yeah. On Sundays, he doesn't wear a tie to work
that's
anymore.
no tie.
And that's because Kendra was like, "Whip, I thought we talked about this.
Yeah,
this is the weekend.
Yeah, you've already see. I was telling him that too. I was like, dude, you already got the job, man. Chill the fuck out. You know, because that's another thing that I was trying to teach him is that you don't want to draw too much attention in that business. You know what I mean? He wants to eventually.
I mean, people who have insecurities, and they're going to have them no matter what you look like, you know?
Yeah, but, I come from that Sparks. I'm a local, and I'm a fucking scumbag, but I know this area really well. And nobody at the station is actually from Sparks and Reno and shit. Maybe a couple lived here for a long time or whatever, but like,
Becca's from Carson City.
Becca is?
Yeah.
That's pretty close. But, there's nobody that's like Whip. And I'm kind of that same one. I get a lot of negative attention, like, oh, it's fucking Tuesday, it's random drug test day. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody's going to get any negative attention, it's going to be me and Whip, the local boys. Huh? But, yeah, he's a good kid, man.
Yeah, I like him. He can act, too, so keep that in mind, boys.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, he did some impersonation, and I was like, oh, my jaw dropped.
He's
I was
funny.
like, dude.
And he's like, he'll do impressions of other people we work with, and they're fucking pretty spot on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder what his impression of me is. I'm sure he's got one.
I haven't seen
Because every time he asks me how I'm doing, I'm like, oh, not too bad. Or I'll say something like, how's your day going? Or he'll say, like, how's your day going? And I'm like, I'll say, like, I say the same thing every time, and I don't think about it. But every time I say it, he starts cracking up. So I think he does an impression of me saying that.
Oh, you know I haven't seen it. Yeah, should I ask him?
Yeah, ask him next time you see it. Hey, do you have a Drake impression?
Okay.
Because I want to know if it's good or not.
Okay, all right. I'll ask.
Somebody hit me up on Facebook that's not even watching the podcast. He was just like, hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, watch our podcast, fucker.
Yeah.
He missed all the good shit, though, already.
Yeah,
so I'm bringing the conversation back. Sorry to, like...
Oh, go right
totally
ahead. Hijack it.
Hijack your show. Back to all my crackheads. So we... Drake and Wayne, I've had very little part in the post production side thus far, mainly because I work freaking 80 hours a week. But, so episode 1 is nearly done, huh, Drake?
Yeah, it'll be done in 5 minutes.
5 minutes after the end of the podcast?
Well, no, I'm probably not going to edit any more today. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I'm getting fucking tired.
I have to get the credits lined up for you in a more precise manner.
Okay.
And hopefully I'll do that today, maybe while we're driving to Sacramento. But what are we gonna like once we get episode 2 done? Are we gonna have a big show and invite everyone who's involved and support?
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I would kind of like to leave it. I would kind of like to leave it where just the people that were working with us on it see it.
Those and the people who watch the podcast on a regular basis.
Yeah, yeah, like, but not like, for lack of a better term, like not like Reno Apocalypse where we're
no
trying to get a bunch of people to come see it.
No, just as a celebration of look at all the wonderful work.
Yeah, no, like just the people who were involved. I want to see it.
What about inviting someone like Brett Bynum?
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't like him. I don't think so.
Fuck you. You don't even know Brad.
I was just kidding. I think it'll be great because we'll all get hammered.
Oh.
But yeah,
what would be cool is if we could get like a projector. Like I got a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
That's got a big wall that we could watch it at. But I don't have a projector.
Well, what about asking Tim and Mickle about 3rd Street on a Monday?
Oh yeah, like a premiere party would be cool.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
But would you want to do like one episode?
Well, I was thinking 2.
We'll do 2, like the first 2 when the 2 are done.
Yeah.
Because
that way we can do like welcome, hosty, jokey joke, stand-up type stuff, and then go, okay, here's the premiere of episode 1, and then everyone sees it, and which means we would need a projector and a screen or at least a white sheet, right? Yeah. And then intermission, get more drinks, jokey joke stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
And then here's episode 2, and then episode 2, and then thank you so much. Stay party. Everyone whip out your phones and follow all my crackheads on YouTube and like Wayne Walsh Comedy and like Drake Nelson.
We could do it on a Wednesday.
Or,
I don't like Wednesdays.
Huh?
They're really hard for you, huh?
Yeah, they're terrible. They're
Dude,
they're way bad.
I remember for all 4 of you out there watching, Drake works like 3 a.m.
2 a.m. to 11 a.m.
2 a.m. to 11 a.m. I used to work that shift. It sucks. It's brutal. It like destroys your body, and it just it makes your life really difficult. So
I mean, look at Drake. I mean, you can just tell.
I look rough, man. Everybody that works my shift gets like a specific fucking
tick
look in their eyes. When they get off the shift for like a week, it goes away. It's fucking a miracle.
It's very true. And it's so hard to, I mean, some people who work that shift like long term, they're super disciplined about coming straight home and going right to sleep or staying up till at least, 5 or 4 in the afternoon or whatever, and then sleeping. But when you have a life outside of your work, it's really hard to do that. So
last week was really brutal for me.
Because weren't you doing catch part of the week?
I did 6 shows in 6 days.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
And you were working full time,
or 7 days, excuse me.
Brutal.
And working. Yeah, I didn't take any days off. I asked if I could take days off. Had somebody to cover me, and because we're in a sweeps period, couldn't take the time off.
So I have a question. Why aren't we doing sweeps pieces if they care so much about sweeps?
I don't fucking know.
I think Terry has one sweeps package, and that's it.
Which looks awesome, by the way.
I heard it was really good.
I checked it out today. It's fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, check out Terry Russell's package on the horses.
Yeah.
I'll butcher it if I try and go any more detail, but
check out my package.
Yeah. Then there's one crooked ball.
Kind of like a horse.
Yeah.
They're
what do you think, you guys? Should we wrap this motherfucker up or
Let's
what?
do it.
So yeah, stay tuned for our. I don't want to show that guy. I'm gonna turn this off for a second.
Just give a shout out. I'm doing
Laughs
Unlimited in Sacramento tonight.
Hold on, I got a graphic for you. Okay,
Fabulous.
Chelsea went to the trouble of making a graphic.
Yeah,
I just have to find it in my big folder of graphics. But yeah, stay tuned for the premiere party for all my crackheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool. Is this today's? Yes.
Yeah.
Tonight for Mr. Wayne Walsh.
That's right.
Laughs Unlimited, Sacramento. Come see Mr. Wayne Walsh, and Mrs. Wayne Walsh will be there as well.
I'll be there.
I believe Shane Murphy will be going up. I think he might be hosting even.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That dude's way funny. You gotta tell him I say hello.
I will.
Tell him I love his
he's a good dude.
Spider-Man Stead bit. That was really good. Let me see if I can find my plug now.
Oh yeah, Wayne Walsh Comedy on Facebook, Wayne Walsh Comic on Twitter, WayneWalshComedy.com on the World Wide Web.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want to throw another shout out real quick, Chels.
Yeah.
To you guys for printing out that poster for me.
Oh, you're welcome. This one? Yeah, it's
pretty.
pretty.
Real quick, there's the poster.
Can you zoom at all?
No, I can move the camera up, but I'm too lazy.
Who made it? Your buddy?
My buddy Derek Drexel, who I know from the wrestling business, who is also a graphic artist.
Very awesome.
And he has a business in Florida right now called GimmickTees.com. And
tees as in t-shirt?
Tees.com. GimmickTees.com.
Okay.
And I told him my idea. I was like, "Hey man, you know me. I'm a ex-wrestler. I'm into video games. Here's some pictures. Go." And he made that shit in like 20 minutes. That's and I just sent him. I PayPal'd him like $20. He emailed me back, and I made some changes on it. And like the dude's fucking awesome. So
awesome.
It's a high-res image and shit, so I can take it and get it printed out. So, yeah, I really appreciate it. So, yeah, you guys, thank you guys for printing that out for me.
You're welcome, man.
So, here's my plug page. I'm going to be at the Rise nightclub here on Sierra Street next Thursday, trying to help Matt Bain get that room started, and then I can fucking relax during the week. So, yeah, come check that out. And then also always come down to 3rd Street every Wednesday. You're not doing it this Wednesday though, right, Wayne?
I won't be there, but
oh yeah, you have a guest host?
Pat Shillito will be filling in for me.
Oh, don't go to that then. I'm just kidding.
Is it comedy masturbation night or is it a show?
We'll see. There hasn't been that many people signing up because it is the night before Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So it may just be a comedy masturbation night. By that I mean there's no competition, just a standard open mic.
Fuck, man, I'd really like to go. Just as Thanksgiving next day.
Yeah.
Do you have Thanksgiving?
No, I have to work the whole day. I mean, my regular schedule, so I can still go eat.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, and I get double time, which is nice. I'll take the motherfucking money. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this motherfucker up. thank you guys.
I don't
so
have any
much
plugs.
for watching. Nothing, Chels?
Nah.
When are you gonna graduate already?
A while.
Dos más años.
Yeah.
Now, do
probably 2 more
you
years.
already have a journalism degree?
I have a bachelor's degree in communications.
You have a bachelor's
which
degree
included journalism.
Okay.
So it was journalism and visual and electronic media. So I basically went to school to do what you do now.
Yeah. And then you're going for your PhD?
I have a master's in psychology.
You have a master's in psychology and you're going for your PhD?
Yes.
What's
In
that?
behavior
What the
analysis.
fuck is after a PhD? A doctorate?
Oh, second. That is a doctorate.
Your PhD is a doctorate?
Yes.
But your PhD is a doctorate only when you have a master's, right?
No.
Oh, I see. I don't know.
Some people. So in my program, I was admitted to the PhD program, but in our program, they make you get the master's en route.
Okay.
So not all programs do that.
So what's the difference between a PhD and a doctorate? Same thing?
It's the same thing. A PhD stands for a doctorate of philosophy, hence the PhD.
Thank you. 'Cause
Philosophy,
I thought it was
doctorate, medical, and MD is a doctorate of
Medical doctor.
medicine. Yeah.
Medical doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. I was always confused by that.
Yeah.
So there's not much more education you can do after you get your PhD.
Get another one.
You can get 2 PhDs
You get it in something else.
in another field.
And you can always get
Doesn't
certificates.
your stepfather have 2 PhDs?
He has 2 master's degrees
Yes,
Holy
and 1
shit.
PhD.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
I have I'm half a semester away from an associate's degree.
Dude, you should do it.
I don't have fucking time, man. I'm like a math class short.
Do it online
Yeah.
real fast.
Yeah, fuck, I don't have time. I'm already a professional video editor. So
Dude,
the piece
TMCC
of- the-
online
it's a
class
piece of
is
paper.
like
I don't need a
fucking-
piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper, but it automatically increases your earning potential. Next time
not
you
for
get a
what I
job.
want to do. Because I've already made a vow that my day job now is my last day job.
Oh,
I don't
want to
have any more day jobs.
Day jobs they can get, honestly, okay, so everyone knows my story. I was a journalist for 11 years before I came back to school, and that was a day job. I really liked it, but I did get bored.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
And
I'm at the point where I want to kill people.
There's something to be said about going to work and punching a clock and doing your job and leaving, because then it doesn't follow you. Like right now in school, like shit follows me. Like I always have something. I always should be doing something else because there's always a million things to do.
Right.
Exactly. And but with a day job, you do have a steady income and benefits of some kind. So it's give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Drake Nelson for Chelsea and Wayne. We are out of here.
Bye.
After I find the button. There it is.